Okay, a continuance from yesterday's video. The editor I said I was going to get, I may not be able to get that. I actually am thinking about Sony Vegas too, but it takes monies and I'm busted. So, if I was to switch editors, Adobe is a thought. So is Sony Vegas. But guys, let's get to what this video is about. But before we start, I'd like to show you some yuck. With all that rain last week, the water was up, and when the water goes up, it brings some interesting things to the shoreline, don't it? I'm down here at Waterway. This is one of the places I fished last summer, and there's actually ice on the lake, on the creek. Kind of neat, huh? That's because it's been cold, but look at all the yuck. Boy, at least one thing, it kind of cleans out the creeks. Okay, you're going to run across somebody in your lifetime, and I'm sure you have already. As a matter of fact, if you haven't, you consider yourself lucky. But you're going to run across somebody that is considered a know-it-all, or considered they're always right. I ran across many people that are know-it-alls, or people that is always right and never wrong. And it's human reaction when you run across these people and you know you're 100% right. It's human reaction to say, hey, whoa, you have that wrong. But no, they're a know-it-all. They're always right, so they're going to argue with you, even if they are wrong. How do you deal with people like this, right? How do you cope with that? I don't know if I have the answer to this or not, and if I don't, please tell me down in the comments. The only way I can cope with somebody like that is not to say anything at all to them. And it's hard because sometimes they can be family members, Sometimes they can be people that you see every day that you do communicate with. But if they're always right and never, ever, ever wrong according to them, conversation's gonna get a little blah, huh? Now, you can always basically try to talk sense into them. Let me tell you the downside for that, and the sun's behind me, so I'm probably in the dark, right? Let me tell you the downside to that, and this at least happens to me. When I know I'm right, and I try to explain to them I'm right, which a know-it-all and somebody that's always right won't let you get a full sentences in either. They're going to out-talk you. You be starting to talk like, no, they're going to out-talk you. That's just part of their nature. But when you're trying to explain and put your point across and show them, hey, this is the way it is, all you're going to do is get yourself angry, get your blood pressure up, and it's going to start a fight every single damn time. But it is human nature to basically, when you know you're right, it is human nature to, hey, I'm right, you're wrong. Let me hook you up. Let me tell you how it is. It's human nature. It takes a very powerful individual, a very powerful person, to actually hear what they say and be like, okay, all right, okay, and literally say nothing at all back. Takes a very powerful person to do that. I want to be that person. I've run across numerous know-it-alls. People think they're always right in my lifetime. And I truly believe it kind of runs in the family sometimes, If you know a know-it-all or a person that's always right, think about their family members. Any of their family members the same way. Now, you got to understand, to be fair to a person that's a know-it-all, they think they're right about everything. Just like I said, it's our human nature when we are right to argue about how we're right. Same thing with them. Even if they're wrong, they still think they're right. Kind of sucks, huh? It's not easy to do. I know a few of these people, and I deal with one on a day-to-day basis. And it's pretty sad because we can't have any conversations any more political than the freaking weather, if I said that right. And I got a feeling they want to argue with me on that too. Love this individual, but damn it to hell, I can't talk to them about anything because they're always right. So I'm going to do the next best thing, and I'm going to ignore everything I want to come back with. Even if I know they're 100% wrong, I'm not going to say a word. Even if I know what I'm about to say could help them out, I'm not going to say a word because personally, they ain't going to listen to you anyway. They ain't going to take no advice from you. The best way to handle these people, and this is something that takes a very powerful person, best way to handle them is just agree and go okay and go on. It saves you the fuss, stress, keeps your blood pressure down, and it might actually save you the friendship. But then again, it's kind of hard to be a friend with somebody that's a know-it-all. But when that know-it-all turns out to be a family member, it's even more difficult. So be the bigger person. Don't engage into an argument. Don't try to explain anything to them. Just accept it. Okay. And move on. And if you do that enough times, just maybe, you might get good at it. It's hard. It's human nature to basically say, hey, dude, I'm right. It's human nature to do that. It's human nature to to show them the right words, to tell them the right thing. But you can't tell that to a know-it-all. You just can't. They're always right. And they really think up here they're right. You just can't shake the truth into them. You know, so the best line of defense is, okay, and go on. Suck it in. At least you know you're right. And sometimes it's all that matters. I'll come back if I can remember in about a month or so and report more about this and tell you how it's going. But you know, I was sitting there watching some of my old videos today, and last year at this time, I was talking about depression. I think my next video might have something to do with that. Something, yeah, just stay tuned for my next video. I got a lot to say. But I was also watching some of the old videos. I was talking about dyeing my goatee last year, and I never did do it, and I never explained to you all why I didn't do it. I had the hair dye in my hand last year. Had it, getting ready to go up there and purchase the hair dye. And I had one last thought on it. I said, nope. Guys, I'm not going to dye anything on me. This is what God intended me to be. It's as natural as you get, then I accept it. Hair dye will kill your beard. And I've seen enough videos on it, it will kill your beard. So, if you've been wondering from last year what happened with my last beard, now you know. I never did tell anybody about that. God, I make a lot of videos where I leave everybody hanging and never give any explanation. Don't mean to do that. I don't. It's just sometimes it happens that way. Yeah. Alright guys, until next time, come on. Let's get out of here. I'm having lunch with the wife. So, we'll see you tomorrow.